Nerdrotic.com.
Welcome, travelers, to the fringes of reality, where the strange and mysterious meet, and the thin veil between fact and fiction is torn. Welcome to the Forbidden Frontier.
What up? We're late.
Howie.
Yes. Under 10 minutes, though. I think that's
Hey,
okay.
come on.
You know?
Remember back in the day, it used to be like 45 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, we've spoiled everybody because it's not 45 minutes, Garrett. Sorry, guys. Hey, welcome,
It's on us.
fellow travelers. It's on me. All right, this one's on me.
Thank you. I was going to try to.
This
No,
bring it
no,
together. This
I-
one.
Okay.
I take responsibility.
And accountability.
Just this one though.
Just this one. No, I plead guilty. It's not the first time. Not the first time. Welcome, everybody. We're going to talk about the Mothman and but mostly probably about Trump saying he's going to release UFO files and some other stuff that I'm sure I will look up at the Discord right away because I was out all day with my son and his friend going to comic shops.
Nice.
It was wonderful.
Nice.
It was
That's
great.
dope.
I did talk to a retailer. This isn't Forbidden Frontier stuff, and he was breaking down like what distribution is for comic shops right now, and it sounds like a goddamn nightmare.
Mm.
I'm
They don't
so
have Diamond,
happy.
So like, what are they doing?
No. What's funny is they have a bunch of stuff that Diamond sold out the back door
Okay.
that they were supposed to keep and either send back to the because it wasn't theirs.
Oh.
They just
So-
have inventory. They
so the-
can't legally sell it, or
So
But they did
allegedly, I gotta say,
Allegedly.
Fell off the back of a
Diamond
truck.
you're right.
sold a bunch of stuff out the back door allegedly, and
Hmm.
then fucked over all the people that stuff belonged to.
Oh.
And people are finding it in Ollie's and comic stores. And I recognize some of it's old. I know what old Diamond stock looks like, overstock, because I know what shit didn't sell, and they had a bunch of it. I'm like, oh shit,
Hmm.
wow.
God damn.
Yeah, it kind of it helps. Like the American comic industry is a disaster. It's a total disaster, absolute
believe
disaster.
that.
I was just talking
Any
with-
such cases?
with Mike S. Miller on Twitter. The Hedge Knight, it's not in print.
I saw
There's
that.
not a new
That's
printing.
insane.
It's
Like
insane.
the show is out. It's a hit. Why would you not already have that?
It would
ready
be
to go?
selling
Coming
out.
soon.
It would be like printing money
Silly.
having that right now. When Sin City movie came out, I couldn't keep that shit in stock. I
Right.
couldn't keep the Watchmen stuff in
Watchmen, same thing.
when it came out. When
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim couldn't keep it in stock when the movie came out.
Wow.
Kick ass.
Yep, they don't deserve to live.
Missed
That's
opportunity.
sad.
It'll come. They'll do it.
Mhm.
Manga. How you doing, Adam?
Eventually. I'm great. I had surgery last week, finally, on my shoulder. It's been an interesting week because I couldn't lift my arm past like here for a while.
How are you doing? now?
So I couldn't lift. I don't feel anything. But I have a big scar like from like here.
That's where the alien implant
to, like,
was.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's probably like a 4-inch cut. It's just like stitches all the way down. Yeah, it was. It's so nice though, because I had this scary lump on my bone for a long time, and it was like I was scared to like face it, kind of one of those things.
Yeah,
And
'cause it was looking
it's
right
gone.
at you. It was
So like thinking about that it's gone is such a mental like
Weight lifted.
breath of fresh air. Yeah, a weight lifted, and it's just like so. This week has been like, oh man, it's so painful, but it's gone.
Was it bone or was it like just
It was
soft tissue?
It was a little goblin. I've seen it.
I videotaped the whole thing. So I was laying there like this, and I'm like, this is really cool. Like, you don't mind if I can film it, right? I'm like watching the guy like cut me open, and like, because I don't care. I'll watch that shit. So like the dude's like rooting
So
around in
cool.
there. Yeah. So I got
Did
to
you get to
see
keep it after?
inside. No, they sent it out to get
pathology.
it checked because they don't know if it's cancerous or not, and if it is, they're gonna
Do
go
something.
back in and
Cut your arm off.
Yeah, just take
Well,
it out.
I hope not.
he thinks he got everything, but he doesn't know because it was actually into the muscle. So anyway, I'm feeling awesome.
Homunculus,
I got
yeah.
way too much information. I apologize, but I'm just that's what my life, and I can't pick up my son, which sucks.
Oh.
I can pick him up in my left arm, but then I'm like overcompensating and I feel it pulling.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much movement uses like your collarbone muscle. You don't think about it until you feel every time it gets used. But the US beat Canada in both men and women's hockey, which is just hilarious.
I heard that.
I love that. So get
Very
wrecked, Canadian.
Our ice skating team that hits a little rubber disc with sticks beat your ice skating team that beats a little rubber disc with sticks.
But your ice skating
I like
team
hockey.
invented it.
I've been to a few hockey.
That's true. But you know, a lot of the hockey teams in the NHL have a lot of Canadian players.
Makes sense.
Sweden
They do,
is huge.
but
on hockey.
America does what it does. It takes something invented by another country,
It beats
improves
the
it,
rest
and
of the
becomes the
world.
best at it.
Like basketball. Basketball was Canadian.
Was it?
Talking to
Yeah.
you, UK, and the
Now it's
English
100%.
language.
Canucks.
We made it better. It's true.
Right.
Damn right.
Just like pineapple on pizza.
Ugh.
Damn straight.
Man, why'd you have to ruin it?
Italians made pizza. We're like, no, pineapple, food of the gods.
Hey, we
That's what it
conquered
is.
this other land over here. Let's take their fruit and put it on
And they
your
didn't.
pizza.
They didn't even make
Yeah.
pizza. Like that whole thing is interesting too, because the pizza in Italy was actually like food for peasants. That was just kind of like some bread with some stuff on it. Like they didn't really like it wasn't.
It wasn't like pizza.
Yeah, like we brought it. We took it and made it an actual like food.
Specifically
that
in New
everyone
York,
can eat.
right? So, 'cause
Yeah,
New York
like
pizza
Italy.
rules. Absolutely.
They're like,
rules. So
what
good.
you eat that? Like that's for peasants. Like that's like poor person food.
Tomatoes are not Italian, says Bionic Husky.
Really?
I think pizza's an American food.
I can believe that.
Oh yeah. Same thing with tacos.
Chat
I'm
would
taking that
never
too.
lie to me. I trust the chat implicitly. Hi, X-Ray Girl.
Hi. I have had a good day today. Hung out with the family. And I was trying to teach my niece how to use the controller. I'm like, she's gonna be a gamer. So she's holding it correctly for now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Maybe she can teach me someday.
But you're the master gamer, Gary.
Of course I am.
Up there with Asmongold and that's like the top gamer, right?
That's
Is
right.
that all you know?
of them.
Any-
That's all of
anyone
them.
else?
Anyone else?
Dr. Disrespect.
I think, does
Oh.
Asmongold play games consistently?
Yeah.
I know he does
don't
play some
know.
games.
He not as much. He used to play a lot more.
Yeah.
Now he's become the #1 political commentator on the internet.
wild.
I mean, like,
You never know
Man.
where life is going to
He
take
is-
you.
He is very articulate and very smart, and has a lot of great points. So it's not surprising.
yeah,
He
I
can
have
be
no
dumb
problem.
sometimes, but so is everybody.
Not everyone's going to have a hit every
Yeah, I
Most of
agree
the
with him
time,
all
they're
the time.
pretty good takes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's
Oh,
got a
yeah.
good batting average. I think.
Agreed.
I think.
Not a bad thing.
And no fucks to give, which is great. That's always the best part about
yeah.
somebody succeeding on. Well, you know, there's Mr. Beast. Never mind. But he has
Did you
no
see-
soul.
okay, not to
So-
go on a whole tangent here. We're doing this. There's a photo of him that went up. He was at some award thing, and he was, smiling, and just his dead eyes, just
Yeah.
lifeless eyes, like a
Yeah, if you
doll's eyes.
cover the bottom, you can't tell what his emotions
and he
are.
responded to it, and he was like, I'm blind in my right eye, and I can't do anything about it. He was like really self-conscious about it.
I'm
It's like,
blind
well-
in both eyes.
I know.
But when you smile, it goes
But,
to your
like,
eyes.
when you smile, you
have a
can
little dead
squint
eyes,
a
it's
little
funny.
bit, and that makes your face look, happier. You know.
Yeah, but
But not like
the
this.
problem is, yeah, when normal people
My
smile,
meat sticks.
they don't have to think about. Make sure you squint your eyes to make
That's
sure
true.
it looks like you're smiling.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's one of the lizards.
Mm.
The lizard people. Hail Hecklefish. Hail Y-Files. Started the Basement podcast. I love it. That first episode where he's talking to his wife is freaking great.
They're
loved
great.
every minute
They're
of
great
it.
together.
Yep. Well, no, you know what? I recommend anybody getting into content creation for hobby or not, listen to that podcast because they give their little origin story. Right. So it's good stuff.
Cool.
What's up, Garrett?
Hey man, what's up? Had a good week. Since we're sharing little kid stories, my kid first day of t-ball practice was Thursday. I went out there.
Did he strike
Got
out?
him out there. Well, it's just getting him on the field, understanding. He didn't run the wrong way like multiple other kids.
Oh, nice.
The other
He went
kids
to
were
third
running all
base?
over the place. No, he ran straight to first base. Very
Good stuff.
well mannered, listening. Awesome.
When
I'm already getting the itch. I want to be a coach. I'm gonna get out there and just gonna be
When I was in Little
Feel that.
League, they pull kids to umpire sometimes. So I umpired a bunch of games when I was like 10, 11, 12. And they were all like the Pee Wee League and T-ball.
Yeah.
And the parents, man, holy crap.
Yeah.
Don't
So
get
a
me
couple of them
started.
were like a little serious about it.
Yeah.
We'll see
Oh.
how it goes.
Like the dance moms
The
of
dad. So one
baseball?
dad, I think he's a coach for another team, and his son is in my son's team, and he was like running around and not listening at all. I'm like, bro, you're the one that's dressed like a coach right now. What are you doing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Coach your kid.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was fun. It
Anyways.
was a good dad moment. I felt it was awesome.
Nice.
What have we got in the news, X-Ray girl?
Before we get to news, there is some business we got to do.
Oh yeah.
Business.
Business.
How much? Do we have to do
One business.
one business?
One business.
Okay, which one are we doing?
One of business.
It's in the private chat business.
The second one or the first one?
It's the same.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, it's Venice AI. Venice AI. Alexa listens to us and recommends products based on our conversations, which is true. Meta uses our information based on our browsing and engagement history to sell to other companies. Why do we assume AI is going to be any different? If you've used any of the leading AI apps, you have probably been censored at some point, even for harmless questions or requests, and maybe some harmful ones. Okay. With Venice AI, it lets you use AI without handing over your sensitive information with features like messages encrypted and your conversation history is stored only in your browser. AI can be extremely valuable, but we shouldn't need to give up our privacy to use it. Venice utilizes leading open source AI models to deliver text, code, and image generation to your web browser. There's no downloads or installations. The Venice Pro plan unlocks the full platform of features, including PDF uploads for summaries, the ability to turn off safe mode for unhindered image generation, the ability to change how Venice interacts with you by modifying the system prompt, limitless text, and high image limits. If you want to use AI without fear of handing over your most intimate thoughts, you can get 20% off the Pro plan by using my link, venice.ai/nerdrotic, and use code Nerdrotic. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Nailed that.
Nice. Nice.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
We have news.
We do. So let's get to this one first.
Oh yeah. So somebody
Mhm.
brought this up
Yeah.
in a comment or a super chat, and we're like, what?
Yes.
And it gets weirder.
Yep.
So Caltech astrophysicist fatally shot on porch of his rural SoCal home where he studied the stars and maybe some other stuff. Like where in SoCal? Like what rural part?
Antelope Valley.
Yeah, okay, that's rural. Yes, it is.
I don't really know where
An
that
accomplished
is.
Caltech astrophysicist with more than 4 decades of research contributions in galactic astronomy and the study of distant planets was fatally shot in a rural area of Antelope Valley on Monday morning. A suspect in the shooting has been charged with murder. Deputies responded to a 911 call for an assault with a deadly weapon in the unincorporated community of Llano at 6:10 a.m. and found a man suffering from a gunshot wound on the front porch of his home, according to the LA County Sheriff's Department. Paramedics pronounced him dead at the scene. The victim was later identified as Carl Grillmare, 67, according to the LA County Medical Examiner. His death was ruled homicide caused by a gunshot wound to the torso. Oh,
That sucks.
he didn't go quick. He was very famous in astronomy, and very renowned scientist, said astronomer Sergio, who worked alongside Grillmar at Caltech for 26 years. His legacy will live on forever. While investigating the shooting, deputies arrested a suspect in a carjacking that took place nearby, according to the sheriff's department. The suspect was later identified as Freddie Snyder, 29. He was charged Wednesday with the murder of Grillmare and carjacking. He is also charged with first-degree burglary related to a December 28th incident, according to our court records. He is being held in lieu of $2 million bail. It is unclear what relation, if any, Snyder had with Grillmar. Spokesperson for Caltech confirmed that Grillmar was employed at the research science facility and the university. He worked at the university's infrared processing and analysis center, which partners with NASA and the U.S. National Science Foundation and researchers around the world to advance the exploration of the universe. Grillmar enjoyed living in a remote area of Antelope Valley because it allowed him to observe bright stars in the dark night sky. He even built an at-home astronomical observatory outfitted with several telescopes. Farhado Acosta said, when he wasn't studying outer space, he enjoyed flying airplanes over the desert and working on home improvement projects. Now, did they get into
what he is studying
what he
now?
was currently studying?
This one
And
here.
yeah, at the time of his death, he was focused on studying comets and asteroids that could pose a hazard to Earth.
Don't look up.
Yep. And my question is, this guy who got arrested, the one
Patsy.
here, the suspect here,
Yeah.
Just screams Patsy, doesn't it?
Well, okay.
he got arrested and charged with something. Why is he out?
Well, he's being
held. He's
On
being
a $2 million pay
He's on
bail.
$2 million
Now he
bail.
is.
So yeah, he's now him committing other crimes like this. Really, I mean, if you want to make it look authentic, it would be this is a drugged out dude who thought that going out to a rural area to rob a house,
to rob somebody.
it's easier to rob somebody in a rural area. I mean, it's higher risk, and most criminals don't have the resources to just go out to rural areas and get out because they don't own a car or something like that. But that is not unheard of. That's why
California.
That's why, and it is California. That's why
That's
even if you
true.
live in a rural area, you should have ring cams and guns and like, you know, don't feel secure because you're in a rural area because it does make you a target. But if you want to make somebody look like an authentic criminal, you have them carjack, you have them do a couple more things. But what would he be? So let's just go down the conspiratorial road and say, like, they had him offed. What does he know?
What did he see?
What did he see?
What does he know that might be coming? Oh,
Yeah, I thought there was another suspect involved. So they got this guy. It could be just bad luck, and it sucks because we have a guy. We need people looking for stuff like this. Like this is, I would say, you can't even put a number how much more important it is than worrying about climate change. Like pretty much we should have entire government divisions dedicated to mapping asteroids and constantly watching them. It should be the highest priority.
Because it's happened before. It's happened before multiple times, and it is an extinction level event. And we know it can happen again.
If
So
you
why
want
are we not thinking about it? It's almost like we're trying to avoid responsibility in a weird way, you know, when you have something you've got to do, but you go, oh man, I just don't want to have to do that. It's like your taxes. It's like they don't want to do their taxes and pay attention to the freaking asteroid that could come down and take us all out.
It's also because we have a bunch of people in Washington partying on our dime who don't really give a shit and aren't honestly smart enough to anticipate something like this. They're not bright people.
They don't even care.
You know, a bright person is anticipatory. What could happen? What is the danger? I mean, it's just a basic survival skill that are basically fucking our affluent society.
And knowing that it's happened before.
Yes,
it's happened before. It's happened multiple times.
Right.
It could happen again. There's thousands and thousands of objects out there that could hit us. Like we go through it twice a year. Right? Randall talks about it all the time. It's like any year could be it. We could just like, oh shit, there was an object we never saw before. That's gonna hit us. We can't stop it.
No.
But it's weird that they didn't mention he was robbed. He lost, you know, he took stuff from his house. Like none of that information was.
Yeah, why would you just run up and shoot a dude?
This is suspected of.
Well, maybe we did skip a good chunk of that. You know, I didn't read the article.
X-ray girl, skim through and see if you see.
That section we skipped was just what he had done before his accomplishments.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like you go out there and you shoot a guy. And did you take anything? Where did they find the suspect? How did they get the leads to find the suspect?
None of that is mentioned.
I want more of that information.
Chat, what do you think that this was? He was offed, or do you think this was just bad luck?
Random.
Some random dude, some druggie wanted to kill him, or wanted to steal his stuff, and it ended up with his death.
Yeah,
I feel like at this point, it's like a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, I'm putting a poll in chat.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards it's fishy because it's just weird. I don't know the life of a criminal, but it seems weird to go out in the middle of nowhere, shoot a guy.
I'll get you into his head a little bit. All right. So if he's drugged out and he's desperate,
he's just thinking like anything.
What's the easiest?
Well, okay, yeah, you're trying to apply logic to the addicted mind. I mean, I did. Not all of it's in the book.
Fair.
Some insane shit that would, if you just sat down and even broke down my plan to get high that day, would have sounded like you sound retarded.
Yeah,
you sound legitimately retarded. But getting into the drug-addled mind, he's okay. Say it's a guy who's been up for 7 days and he goes out to Antelope Valley. He's like, it's going to be easy pickings. Runs into a guy on his porch. We don't know if he was armed or not. And he shoots the guy. You would think, well, why not steal some shit? But maybe the logic is, oh shit, if I steal stuff and I have his stuff with me, then I am the suspect. So maybe he just takes off and says, fuck it.
Like in the moment.
Yep. Don't know.
I don't know. It's very interesting. These are interesting cases because it's somebody that's connected to something that's so. I don't know. We see a lot of these cases where there's scientists that are looking into things or inventors that have invented things and they get killed in weird situations. Maybe it's just bad luck, but it's definitely an interesting story to look into.
I want to know what else he was researching. It's almost like he like, oh yeah, he was researching things that could hit us. Well, was he also like maybe researching like gravitational waves and like the stuff that Ben Davison talks about? Like, was there some sort of something that he was proving that would have maybe caused panic in the general public?
Whatever their reach, like a lot of top scientists research stuff that they can't talk about. So that's, I'm sure he was researching that and probably a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the
structure of the Milky Way?
It's just he was uncovering structures of the Milky Way. Stellar stream substructures. So I mean, I don't know what that could unveil. It could be anything.
I mean, that's kind of what
that's really cool.
What causes the structure of the Milky Way, right? I mean, there is gravitational waves that come from the center of our Milky Way galaxy. So like seems like that's kind of some of the work that he was doing. Maybe what else could hit us? Was it not just the asteroids that he was talking about? Maybe it is this gravitational wave that suspicious observers has talked about, like, it's on this 6,000 year cycle of every 6,000 years that gravitational wave comes through the Milky Way or to our solar system, and just causes havoc, you know.
Yeah,
maybe.
And maybe he just knew it was coming, and you know, billionaires are building bunkers
For a reason.
shit. If I was a
for some
billionaire,
reason.
I'd build a bunker too. That would be like if I was a
Fair.
billionaire, the first thing I would do is build a bunker.
Survival.
Yes.
I would have done that even if I didn't think the world was going to end. That just sounds like a fun thing
No,
to
it
do.
sounds really cool.
I'd be like, heck yeah,
You know, like a
underground.
panic room.
Like a freaking bat cave. If I was a billionaire, it's like I
Oh,
want
yeah.
a bunker, and it's a 1-in-1 of
I
the
want a
Bat
waterfall.
Cave from the comics. I want the giant penny
Wanna go
and the
to the
dinosaur.
Yes.
You know, Elon's timeline to go to Mars has been put on the back burner for him to get to the moon and make a moon base. That was never his thing. He was never talking about building a base on the moon. And it almost feels like he was like, oh shit, we're not gonna have the time to get to Mars and build a Mars base. We just need to build it somewhere, and the moon is the option.
Well,
So,
that
like, maybe there's some sort of timeline that we don't know about. I mean, Ben Davidson is talking. What did he say? Like 6 months or something, and then that fell through, obviously. But
I think
I haven't done my
that
homework, to be fair.
could possibly be
Someone's
more
gonna be out
like,
there, like,
in order to get to Mars, which is his final, you know, where he wants to get, we have to do moon first. You know, like he was trying to overshoot the moon by just going straight to Mars, but then he found out maybe later, like, oh, you need to build something on the moon in order to get to Mars. So let's focus on the moon first. I think that
makes.
probably
I mean,
what's
that's
going on.
just makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, sad case.
Sad
Yeah.
case. And what's sadder
It is a bummer.
is that we don't put a higher priority on mapping asteroids and worrying about
Yes.
that, because that should be our biggest worry.
Yeah.
And not, it doesn't have to be
Identity
extinction
politics.
level. If you're just in the wrong city, you know, if there's an airburst over a major city or a major population area, that's a bad
Massive.
day.
Massive casualty event. Gonna do
Mhm.
That's
a lot of
bad
damage,
day.
like just structural damage, infrastructure, human life. Like it would be horrid.
So what do we got here?
We have a 10,000-year-old symbol and
Let them
art
come.
found in Egyptian rock formation, which
Where in
is
Egypt?
pretty cool. In Egypt, here. Sinai Peninsula.
Mm.
But yeah, so archaeologists have discovered a 10,000-year-old site with rock art in Egypt's Sinai Peninsula. The country's Ministry of Tourism Antiquity said Thursday. This was February 14th. This article came out. This previously unknown site located at the Iraq Plateau has a 100-meter-long rock formation whose diverse carvings trace the evolution of human artistic expression from prehistoric times in the Islamic era. The Council of Antiquities has uncovered one of the most important new archaeological sites of exceptional history and artistic values, the ministry said in a statement, which, I mean, there's some text here, some art
To the
here.
Islamic era. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Confused.
there was
prehistoric and
Yeah.
Islamic
Yeah.
era.
Big difference there.
Oh,
Sense.
yes. Its chronological diversity makes it an open-air natural museum, according to Council Secretary General Hisham El Lethi. The natural rock shelter's ceiling features numerous drawings in red pigment of animals and symbols, as well as inscriptions in Arabic and the Nabatean language. Engravings reflect the lifestyles and economic values of early human communities, the ministry said. Inside, animal droppings, stone partitions, and hearth remains confirm the shelter was used for as a refuge for a long time. That's kind of cool to see different groups of people living in, I guess, Egypt.
10,000 years. That's cool. How did they know
Yeah.
it's 10,000 years old?
Yeah.
Mhm.
How do they date that?
That was not described how they figured that out specifically here. So,
Yeah, what's the
That's
usual
convenient.
method for trying to date?
well, this is
Rock
an open
walls
air
stuff?
too.
Yeah. It's tough.
So, and a lot of our studies that we've seen, even like last week, we're talking about REM. Some of it's not very accurate. And I'm
Right.
sure we'll find something one day who hopefully be able to measure this out better.
Right.
So I think it's kind of cool. Little different things out there. So the site is located south of the Sinai, where Cairo is undertaking a vast mega project aimed at drawing mass tourism to the mountain town of St. Catherine. So
how about you do that for the labyrinth? Do it for the labyrinth.
Well, they are. It's gonna just take like 25 years.
Do
but
it now. Okay, I want it now.
I know. So
Yeah.
everything is slow
Get on
there.
my timeline.
Oh, and they have their cash cow, which is the the pyramids. So
And the gem.
and now the
That's
gem.
new, yeah.
So why
Yeah,
would
Drinker
they?
was there.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
out
was
there.
not expecting that on my timeline this year.
Yeah, that was random.
Like, did you
I was
know
like,
he was
oh.
gonna go? That's
Yeah.
so
Drinkers in
cool.
Egypt.
I did.
That's
I
cool.
did know he was going to go.
Very
And,
You
cool.
guys see the
Yeah.
cylinder on Mars?
I saw
Ooh,
that.
I
Oh
don't have
yeah,
that pulled
yeah.
up.
Pull that up.
Bizarre.
Do you have it?
Whip it out.
I put it in research.
Okay, Mike, this is the stuff I want you to bring up next time you're on. I want you to bring up cool objects like this when we talk about Mars things. Because this is cool. I like it when they find rocks.
There
and
was the
stuff that are
cat,
super weird.
the cat guitar guy.
That was funny. That was funny.
That was. And it does look like a cat
It
guitar.
does.
guy.
It totally looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it does. Definitely, I can visualize it. Do you need? Oh, you found it. Okay. All right. So this is the original photo.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Wrong
no,
one.
that's good. That's a good way to start it. No, start there. Actually,
I got whiplash.
we should go back and forth. Actually, so this is the
will.
original photo. Right. This is from NASA. You can see the image was taken by the mast camera on board NASA's Mars rover Curiosity. Now, if you look at the bottom right, it stands out
Here?
to me. It's now the other picture. This has been clean. This has been cleaned up. Okay, this has been cleaned up. If you zoom in on the other picture, it's not this clean. So someone actually cleaned this up.
It's like an AI upscale.
Yeah, basically. But I've looked at, if you take the other picture and you zoom in, it's pretty much
let me-
this. It's not like they changed that circle, that cylinder shape. It's not. It's just like that.
Yeah.
So,
See
can
you
take the other one and zoom in. Can you zoom in as close to that as possible?
Here.
Let me pull up
Oh,
the
no, do it.
picture on my
Yeah.
Yeah, like I did the same thing. I looked at the original photo and then the enhanced one. The enhanced one's not changing the structure of what's there. It's just kind of
No.
cleaning it up for the most part.
Yeah, when you
it can
zoom
still
in-
introduce. My only problem with like AI upscalers is like it can introduce small pixel changes that will change the way things look.
But that looks
to your
pretty
eye.
round. And
But it looks very round in
mean-
the actual photo.
That looks like a cylinder.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's friggin' weird.
Yeah,
I
there's
wish it
there's-
took different angles to see that. That's cool.
But it's probably pretty well. First off, we have 0 point of reference.
yeah,
So
we don't know how
no
big it
idea
is.
how
Yeah.
big that is. It could be giant. It could be tiny.
It should hold out a penny every time it takes a photo, so we know.
But even still, the frame of reference, you don't know how far.
It should
Yeah,
go click that
so-
a penny and then take a.
You'd have to go and set it next to this thing.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
like something that would be square would be much more believable to be a natural thing than this round, but we don't see the bottom, right? But that's peculiar.
Right.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah. So let's see
Bizarre
the
photo.
enhanced image again.
It's pretty. So, like, it's not too different. In fact, this enhanced version makes it seem less like it's a perfectly straight cylinder because you could look at the top, it kind of bends up a little bit. So
I kind of
it's not-
imagine it's like half buried. Like
Yeah,
it's a full cylinder, half buried.
Hmm.
But that's the thing is like you apply things in your brain onto the object that you see, so
Right.
it's hard to tell really without being there yourself. But it's very bizarre. It's such a strange shape to see in a completely.
How does
Natural.
it
Yeah.
naturally?
Weird.
Without any interaction.
When did this image come out?
Let me
I saw this
see.
floating around 2 days ago,
This
3 days ago.
this specific image was taken 2022, August 7th. So right here on the
mast cam.
So it was probably uploaded recently, but it was taken a while ago.
Huh. Do we
Trying
know
to
what
find-
part of Mars?
I
didn't see where
don't know where to look for.
Well, I mean,
that.
this just backs up my theory that we come from Mars. That's it.
I wonder what Mike thinks about this image. Right there.
Oh, he's probably like, I told you.
I fucking
I
told
know
you.
it. I know.
I've been
I
telling
knew
you.
Read my book.
Oh, God. So, very cool.
Very cool.
Now, should we do the UFO stuff or the Mothman stuff first?
Let's do
Oh, yeah.
Mothman stuff first, and we'll wrap it up with the UFO stuff.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So, Mothman. Now,
So,
I
Hold on,
found
hold on,
out,
because
you know,
let me turn the
was
music
like
on.
a
Yeah, turn the
cryptid
music on, Gary.
and all that. It,
Pause.
I really don't know what to think about it still. Like, is it a UFO? Is it an actual cryptid? Is it people joking around? Is it birds? I have no idea. But the first sighting of a Mothman happened in 1966.
Mhm.
It was the grave diggers, right?
Yeah.
Flew out. Some big creature, big wings, human legs. I'm not sure if that was the one
Red
that they
eyes.
specifically said. Yeah. That would creep me out a lot.
Yeah. About 6 foot to 7 foot tall,
Mhm.
10 foot wide wingspan, gray or brown body with red eyes. And that's consistent pretty much through all of these
Yeah.
sightings that lead up to the event of Silver Bridge.
Yeah. And so there are various sightings. So that was the first one. The second one being someone saw it off their porch. Their dog ran after it.
Mhm.
There was the couple
disappeared for a few
Yeah,
days.
the dog disappeared. There was the couple driving down, I forgot what road, the highway. And apparently it like flew over them, chasing them.
And landed on their hood.
That would
They like stopped. Supposedly, the boyfriend was driving and he slammed on the brakes, and the car like did a sideways stop, like a eeed, and then it landed on their hood. This is according to the eyewitness. Landed on the hood, looked at them, and then flew off.
Yeah. And
Why
the
they would do that? I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
no idea. And it there seem to be quite a few sightings from this area, West Point, Virginia. Let me pull up a map of the area.
Point Pleasant.
Right
Drove right over that bridge
Point
on the
Pleasant,
way
sorry.
to Point Pleasant to Cosmic Summit when I was driving there from Wisconsin.
Not this
Oh
bridge.
yeah, you would have. Right.
That bridge.
Well, it
Well,
was
that bridge is
This
the
one's
one that
new
took its
bridge.
place. Yeah, the
Yeah.
new one.
yeah.
Yeah, right on the
In-
border of Ohio,
Mhm.
West Virginia.
So here we go. This is
There's 8 sightings prior to the event.
Yep.
so Point
And they
Pleasant.
went over the course of a
Eight-
year.
Yeah.
8 sightings prior to the collapse of the
To
Silver
the collapse. Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Between
Which happened at the
66 and
end of
1967.
67.
Yeah. So this bridge here connects Ohio and West Virginia together.
It's a cool town, by the way. Really cool town. Kind of old school, kind of beautiful in the mountains.
Which is pretty cool. No one ever got hurt from
The Mothman.
these Mothman.
Not from the Mothman. No. The
No.
bridge, yes.
Many people
Oh,
got
yeah.
hurt on the bridge.
Yeah. That honestly, that was probably pretty sad. But apparently, after right, I think it was like a day before. Where is the timestamp here? There was a sighting of the Mothman at the bridge, 818. Okay.
Right. Supposedly.
I don't know if I
It
don't know if
looked
I
like it was
believe.
crouching.
Yeah, there's a
Ooh.
photo of
Crouching
the
on,
bridge like a week
Right.
before, and in
Yeah.
that photo,
Oh, do you have it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I mean,
Thanks, Y-Files. I can't tell what that is.
That's a big Mothman.
That bridge is
Yeah,
pretty
that thing
big.
is
That's that's more than like 9 or 10 feet if scale wise on
Yeah.
that bridge.
Yeah.
it's massive.
And then there's another photo that occurred as
broad
well.
daylight, too.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, it's blurry. The first one was a little better, but you can't tell what that is whatsoever.
Well, and
Bug.
what helped us lore a lot was the
Or
John
bird.
Keel book.
Oh, yeah.
And the recorded messages and all this weird
Mhm.
shit that was going on too. So it was almost Skinwalker with it wasn't just a Mothman. There was a bunch of other shit going on. UFO
Oh, like-
sightings,
Mhm.
yeah,
Men in Black, they show up.
Men in Black.
Yep. And then,
Supposedly.
of course, the bridge just collapsed. So many cars, I think 30 something cars fell in the
Mhm.
water. 60 people died that day when the bridge collapsed. I think 2 were never found. So it's really sad. And then no appearances of the Mothman after that.
Since after that, yeah.
Well, at
46
least
people.
in Point Pleasant.
Yeah, and then it just
Right.
ends. So
Yeah.
whatever, if you don't
Supposedly
believe
it moved
it's
to
a
Chicago.
Supposedly,
paranormal
yes.
thing,
And it's still there.
just kind of
Yeah.
And it drove away the Chicago Bears. The Silver Bridge collapsed on December 15th, 1967 at approximately 4:58 p.m. during a heavy rush hour and Christmas stopping traffic. The 2,235-foot I-bar chain suspension bridge connecting Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and Canoga, Ohio, failed catastrophically in less than 20 seconds, killing 46 people and injuring several others. 2 victims have never been recovered.
Damn.
That's sad. And
And it's something
so
you think about every time you go over a bridge like that. Like
Mhm.
every time.
I guess that's my version of your planes.
But dude,
That-
when I was sitting on traffic on the Bay Bridge, like every day for a long time, that's all I thought about, especially the old version of the Oakland Bay Bridge. I was like, this thing's gonna collapse, dude. There's so many cars on it, but thankfully it didn't.
in only 20 seconds from being a bridge to being in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
Now,
It
So
is-
they know the reason. They know the actual reason why the bridge did collapse. It's not like the Mothman spit acid on the I-beam.
He
No.
was trying to tell people, hey, watch out.
The I-bar. There was a fracture in one of the main beams, and which this bridge relies on too. And it was a cleavage fracture is what they call it, and it was kind of underneath a slip that came over, so you couldn't actually see it when this was being inspected. You would have had to take the bridge apart to be able to find the spot, and they were never going to take it apart.
Yeah.
But one side fractured, and then under such a heavy load, the weight, the one on the right was or I don't remember which side it was, but the other side that wasn't broken it just couldn't handle the load.
Nope.
That's
Yeah.
what snapped the whole
so maybe
bridge.
Mothman was a harbinger.
yeah. So those are the 2 debates. Is it a bringer of darkness, a
Mhm.
tragic event to come, or is this him warning people something bad is about to happen? Because there's been other events that have happened around the world. Where, yes, Chernobyl.
right.
One said they saw something similar to a Mothman,
Yeah,
and
a
then of
bird,
course,
like humanoid flying
there
over
was
the area.
yeah, there was also
I want to
Germany.
state before you bring that up, I want to say that the name Mothman wasn't the original thing that they talked about and what they called this. That was actually a newspaper that wrote that, and that just kind of hit. They were calling it the Big Bird. That's what they were calling it, and they thought it was a big bird, and they were calling it the Big Bird. And then a newspaper came along, and I think wanted to make something bigger than what it was, and said Mothman, and then that stuck.
Yeah.
And so it, I don't know. I think there's a possibility it was just a giant bird. But then, of course, you bring up that Chernobyl article. Isn't that what they called it too there?
They called it,
blackbird.
well, this one called
Yeah,
it the
the
blackbird of Chernobyl, which
Very similar though.
it sounds, yeah. And then same thing with Germany. So there's people who think that it could have been a bird. And we had talks even last week about you shine a light and there's birds that emit
Owls,
red
yeah.
pigment. Like,
And owls can get pretty freaking big. If you're not around owls and you suddenly see an owl that's a big owl, it can look like way bigger, especially you're driving at night, it's pretty dark out. That could be something.
I can't imagine hitting an owl with my car, like the two couples, you know, what that would do to me out of nowhere. Could you think it's something like a man-like humanoid bird creature?
The blackbird of Chernobyl is a cryptid reportedly sighted in the days leading up to the 1986 nuclear disaster in Chernobyl. Witnesses, including plant workers and residents of Pripyat, described a large, dark, winged creature with glowing red eyes and a wingspan of up to 20 feet, often seen flying over the plant and appearing in nightmares. Some accounts mention threatening phone calls and recurring visions, similar to the legendary Mothman sightings before the 1968 Silver Bridge collapse in West Virginia. And I love they put here. Additionally, The Blackbird of Chernobyl is a 2024 romance novel by Anne McMahon.
Just in case you were looking for that.
Just in case you were looking for that.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
But some of the descriptions are more than just a bird. You know, it's like those guys, the grave diggers. There were also like lumberjacks, I think, that saw a similar thing out in the middle of the woods. They see this come and fly in, and it can rise. Like one of the things it can do is it can just rise into the sky, like straight into the air without flapping its wings. It just like rises. To me, that sounds like a UFO. That sounds like, I mean, it already is a UFO, but like some kind of,
you know what it sounds like? Some mythological harbinger of death.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like. It sounds like something, you know, like
maybe it's something like Native American, you know, something connected there.
You know, like Odin's crows, you know.
Yeah. Did you talk about the curse yet?
No, not yet.
No, we haven't.
Okay. Well, I mean, you mentioned Native American. So supposedly there was a curse put on this town. There was a chief and his son that were coming to the town to try to make peace. I don't remember exactly what the details were, but essentially what happened is they freaking just murdered this guy. They killed him and they were like, no peace is going to be had. And he cursed the town. He's like, for the next 200 years, your town is going to be cursed. Which, I mean, I don't know if it is a curse, if the harbinger of death, or if he, you know, they came to a stop and he landed on them, like maybe, because obviously they're still alive, maybe that prevented them from being on the bridge that day. Like, would they have been killed? Who knows? This area in World War II was actually used to make a lot of TNT and munitions. And it was quite well known that they didn't dispose of chemicals very well, and a lot of it leached into the water. So they've been known to hallucinate from drinking water. Like it causes some hallucinations when you like drink some of these chemicals, like because it's in the groundwater. And the very first sighting,
you start tripping balls.
Maybe, yeah. And in '66, they were coming from the previous TNT. I don't know if it was where they were
the shelter
blasting stuff. Yeah.
Or it's like a storage.
Yeah. They just call it.
They drink some water out of the tap. They get a little loopy.
There is a chance the very first instance is they were tripping, or they were just, you know, hallucinating a little bit, saw some shit, ran with it, you know,
told somebody, and then they told
everyone
somebody,
got
and
in
then
on
somebody
it.
else-
Hysteria.
Mass psychosis triggers,
Could be.
and then all of a sudden they start getting people to come to the town, taxes, revenue
Expecting
increases.
to see stuff, and then
I mean,
Oh man,
and
there's
it
Mothman
snowballs.
stuff. There's Mothman stuff all over that
There's a
town. Let me tell
Mothman
you.
festival there.
They have an annual festival now, and
Yeah.
it's the biggest thing in the town. Like they talk about it, like they literally fund everything because of the Mothman festival.
It's a patch. A little
Yo.
Mothman patch.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dude, the Chernobyl one's a
Pretty
trip. So it's.
Did you talk about that? I haven't actually looked at that one yet.
I just looked it up real quick. I can't say I heard that one. So
Well,
I'm
tell
like,
us
I'm gonna.
what's it about.
Well, no, the church. It's just the same thing. It's what I read out. It's
So it was appearing before the explosion in
just
Chernobyl?
days before the plant workers have claimed to
Hmm.
see it. Now I got to see how legit this is, and people are seeing it in
Right.
nightmares. But that's what was happening at Point
Awfully
Pleasant.
convenient.
Plus, there was the weird phone calls. Yeah.
Now, what if this is like something that happens that in these specific
check
areas, like
Fukushima. You're right. I was
like
just thinking
this?
that. Sorry,
Yeah, that's
Garrett.
great.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
great point. Like in this area, they think it's a specific event that's happening here, so then we give it
That's
a name.
Mothra, actually.
We're experiencing it,
That appears.
and then saying like, okay, giving it a
gotcha.
name.
I
It's
got that.
it's Mothman, and it's our Mothman. But then it's like happening. It's kind of like Sasquatch. You know, you have Sasquatch here, but it's something else somewhere else. You know, it's named multiple things, but it's the same
Yeti.
kind of
Yeah.
same kind of event that's happening. And like we've heard, they fly over like UFOs. They fly over nuclear sites. They turn things on and off.
Mhm.
The
Like
UFOs.
those are kind of similar to what Mothman.
Well, that's some of the most credible
story.
UFO shit is the people who are in charge of, entering the code. Say president goes, we're doing this. The people in charge of entering the code to fire a nuclear missile, which have to be the most serious people on the
Very
planet.
competent.
Very competent, serious people were saying, no, there was
cut throat.
giant red orbs turning our shit off. Or in Russia, it was turning it on.
Right.
And it was a flex. It's exactly what it was. It was like, we can do this whenever we want.
So I see similarities over those two things, like a
Yeah.
harbinger, or are they coming to check
Yeah.
things out, or what? What are they doing?
Side note on the Cold War. It is fucking scary how close we got a couple times
Oh,
to
yeah.
full-on thermonuclear war.
There was one guy
True.
that just went,
Yeah, the
I'm
Russian
not
captain.
gonna do it. Yeah. He's like,
The
I'm not going
sub-captain,
to.
yeah.
And then they found out that it was a glitch, and it was like, oh,
Yeah.
he could have just started the whole thing off of a
Well,
glitch.
when the Russians shot down that South Korean plane with the senator
Mhm.
in it, that got us close. That got us real close, and we didn't know at the time. We found out like what 15 years later. Chat. Oh, when we found like they moved the DEFCON up. So
Yeah.
very scary level. And living during that time, we were worried about it, but we never thought it was really going to happen.
Mm.
But it almost happened. Yeah, it's fucking freaky. Oh, and those nuclear weapons are still out there, by the way.
Yeah. Isn't there still one that's buried somewhere in the ground? They dropped out of a plane here in America.
Oh, I don't know.
Did they ever recover that
In
one?
like a field.
Yeah.
Right.
They're
Field?
transporting like a
remember.
warhead, and they dropped
Think
it.
about. Okay, so cattle mutilation
What was that called?
could be us, and I'll tell you why it could be us. Because particularly in the West, we did a lot of nuclear testing, like a ton of nuclear testing, and wind blows, and it blows fallout,
Right.
and it blows it all over the country. And where would be the best place to test? Now, I wouldn't pick this, but
On living creatures. the
on
effect?
tissue,
Right.
sensitive tissue, like buttholes and lips and shit like that, to see like how irradiated it is. That was
Right.
all. That's what I always thought it was before UFOs. I'm like, oh, it's just us, running tests on cattle to see like
Right.
what the radiation is. Because
And if you want to keep all the lid on it, you can't
Well,
be telling
I doubt,
people, hey,
I
we're going
doubt
to be testing
anybody's
your
done any
cows."
kind of study on cancer rates in the West. Did they spike? I'm guessing they did, But
Wouldn't they
if
just put the cow on the field though, instead of like cutting them up and
if they did
leaving
any
them
kind of
and just
official
taking
test to where
specific parts?
if they did any kind of the justification. I'm not saying it's logical,
Theory.
Okay.
but here's a theory.
Hypothesis.
If they did any kind of official program, a senator, a congressman would find out and then sue the government. Class action lawsuits, craziness.
Yeah.
Because all the testing of the nuclear weapons basically gave a generation cancer.
Right.
It's like Agent
Which I
Orange.
think is a
They didn't
really
say they did
fucking
anything.
good possibility, by the way.
Yeah.
And the government didn't want to take responsibility for that, so they just make it a black program. And what's a fucking cow or two to some? I mean, it's a lot to a rancher, but we're talking about the government.
Right.
The government.
You roll up in the middle like 3 a.m.
Right.
You take
It's
some samples,
undeniable
you
that cattle mutilations have happened. That's not even a deniable fact.
Yeah.
And it's not animals because there's precision cuts. There's photos of this. There is tons of documentation that cattle mutilations exist. So is it the logical thing would be, I mean, before UFOs would be the government.
like Occam's razor. Yeah. It's like the government secretly want to keep a wraps on it, which they've done before with multiple other things. We could talk about Agent Orange or syphilis experiments and stuff like that, where they keep these things completely locked down. Don't tell anybody. They go, okay, we tested all these things, and then we found out that it may be infecting people and giving people cancer. Let's like go check that out and see if it's true. 4 a.m, kill a cow, take its stuff, and then leave to check the flesh. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's just a thought.
Damn government.
So I know this is a good segue. Imagine that's when Trump actually unveils the UFO stuff. It's just the black program that cut cow buttholes.
Well, that's what
I'd be glad. I'd be like,
At least we have answers.
I'm not going to believe it. I still don't believe it.
With the Mothman's a really fun story that I don't necessarily believe, but I think it's a really fun story. And it made a good movie. The movie was we were talking about it earlier. Richard Gere, and he's got some urban lore around him too, in a gerbil.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's recently moved to Spain because he can't live in a fascist country, so he moves to a fucking communist country too. Pretty much, a fucking retard.
It'll be Islamic soon enough.
Yeah, it'll be a Islamic communist country. That'll be fun.
Nightmare.
But he was in a movie called The Mothman Prophecies, and that was mine and Melissa's second first date after we had got back together. That's the first movie I took her to, was The Mothman Prophecies.
I remember when I was
pretty good, actually.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I remember being disappointed because I watched it and I was a kid at the time, and there was no Mothman in it. I was like, I was expecting a Mothman.
Yeah,
Like
where is the
Batman,
effing
Mothman?
Yeah, as I would totally get that.
Yeah. Like, I want to see a monster Mothman.
Richard,
I remember being disappointed also.
Sorry, go on.
It's okay.
No, I was just gonna rip on Richard Gere. He's a fucking Hollywood champagne socialist, fucking liberal, who wants to virtue signal, but the whole thing with the socialists is, we're for the working class. And there's no better way to show you're for the working class than we're going to leave the country and move to Spain in our villa for our 5th house. But we're down with you, working man.
Right. Yeah.
Of course.
It's funny. My son brought this up on the way back from the comic store. He's like, Hassan Piker talks about the working class. He hasn't worked a fucking day in his life. And I'm like, good boy. Good boy. He's like, has he ever worked a 40-hour a day job? Nope.
Life is different in the that type of.
A lot of those people down with the working class have never been part of it.
Yeah. No, I do think it's a little crazy that there's sightings in Chicago area, Illinois. I did laugh because I think in one of the videos I saw the first place they saw sightings of this was I don't know how to pronounce this, but I think it's Wakanda,
It's
Illinois.
Wakanda for
Wakanda.
Ubambe.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So apparently this was one of the first sightings that was recorded in
I tell you
Illinois.
what, Chicago ain't Wakanda.
And this is northeast of Chicago, near or northwest. Sorry, it could be in the lake if
hometown
you're
right there.
northeast.
I could literally see where I grew up.
Dude,
there, smack
beautiful
dab in the center.
city. Parts of it are really beautiful. It's got
nice.
legit museums. I mean, it used to be. I wouldn't set foot there now. But
Mhm.
I
But
mean,
they're-
north side is
Yeah, the
great.
nice area.
that,
nice.
that is a nice area. Yeah.
Don't go
Yeah,
to the south side. You're
it's
good.
the one that's in all the John Hughes movies. Is the north
Yeah,
side? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This was taken from, I believe, the airport there.
O'Hare,
this
yeah.
Video.
Wait, is this new?
This was in the Y-Files video.
When?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. So what?
This-
When's this? No, when's the original video from though?
Oh,
That's in the Wi-Fi. So are they? What are they talking about? Oh, the Mothman.
this is the Mothman.
One of the best, most documented UFO sightings in American history was at the Chicago airport.
I don't know if that's real, but
Doesn't look like VFX to me.
That looks like a fucking dragon, and
It
that
looks
would
like a
that'd
dragon.
be cool.
It would be cool to see that, but
If-
like,
It's got
Yeah.
a long tail.
I just have a hard time believing it's real.
yeah.
You know,
I
even
think
if it's old.
Urban legends, though. I love like the cryptids and all that stuff. I don't believe any of it, but I love the stories and how they are formed and how people like they take the story and they manipulate
Yeah.
it.
That
Not
looks
even
like the dragon
intentionally,
that's in the
just-
background of Bright. You know,
It
that
does
one
kinda look- yeah.
transition scene.
A stock
Well, listen,
animation.
no, Chicago
animation.
Airport has one of the best UFO sightings. Period.
I never heard of this
pi-
before.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
We
Hang
should
on.
deep
So-
dive into
I don't
some.
know.
Yeah, we should because
Horrible
airport
freaking
workers
airport.
saw it, pilots saw it. It was cloudy that day, Adam,
Okay.
and when it popped up, it left a ring in the fucking clouds.
Cool.
And a bunch of people got a picture of that. There are some fuzzy pictures of the UFO, but it was just hanging out over the airport,
Wow.
and everybody
Really?
saw it. And all the pilots are like, "Yeah, I don't want to report this, but are you guys seeing a UFO?" Because we're
What
seeing
year
a
was
yeah.
UFO.
that?
This was 10, 15 years ago.
Oh wow.
Hang on.
Somewhat
love the-
recent, I'd
I
say.
love to interview a bunch of like ex-pilots. You know, just commercial pilots. They're out there flying. They got thousands and thousands and thousands of hours in the
Mhm.
air. Like,
Well,
have you
if-
seen some weird stuff up there?
if
What have you
this
seen?
closure
2006. So
happens,
sorry, 20
I feel
years
like
ago.
they will talk more.
2006. God damn, I'm getting old.
I still think that's relatively recent in
It
the
is.
UFO
No, this is a-
scene.
Yeah, yeah.
O'Hare
20 years ago
Airport.
too, and that's kind of. I mean, CGI was coming around.
Fuck, God
right?
damn it! I fucking hate AI. I
2002.
used to be able to put UFO incident in Chicago Airport, and the picture I
Aw.
was looking for would pop up, and now it's like all AI fucking
it.
garbage.
Yep.
God damn it! I fucking hate this shit.
I always have to
Oh.
double check. I'm like, I don't believe anything.
No, the picture.
But Venice
I
AI though.
mean, Venice AI.
I mean, you can use AI, but I hate when people use AI and say it's real.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna use it, use code Nerdrotic.
Hey.
Mm.
All right, here are the pic. These aren't the pic. So the one I wanted to show you was the big circle in the clouds because
Yeah,
that's
that
like
sounds
one of the coolest pictures. See if you can find.
Yeah, I want to see that.
See if you can find that. But these are the pictures of the UFO itself. Hanging over the hangar,
Yep.
and then when it took off, it punched a big old hole in the clouds. And now you could go and listen, totally understandable. Another fucking fuzzy UFO fucking picture, but these are 20-year-old cameras, phones, or whatever. Also,
Probably
what
not
helps this
phones,
is
it's
all the
happening.
witnesses. Like it shows up on
Yeah.
radar, pilots are seeing it, you know, everything. It's a good one. It's one of those ones where it's like, I believe this one.
Oh
you
my
know.
gosh. I'm looking at a news report from CNN, and I guess the airport mechanic did not want to reveal his identity. It's even
No,
they were
none of the
scared.
people wanted to reveal their identities because they're worried about losing their job, which, dude, this robbed us of so many like legit stuff because of the stigma. But that you know what that stigma was created by? The US government. The US government created that stigma so you wouldn't report it. So they don't need to talk about it. That's why it's so insane to see ufologists. I was trying to explain this to Jeremy. Jeremy's not into UFOs. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. And I'm like, you don't understand how weird it is that ufologists believe the government on anything or take a government side on anything.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't compute because they have been targets. The one thing that you could depend on with ufologists is they would all have a healthy mistrust of the government. So when Lou Elizondo came in and all this stuff, all of a sudden people are taking sides and it's like, what? You know, and when Trump got in, it got even worse. That's why what we're about to talk to, if Trump is the one who truly reveals UFOs, that'll be fucking hilarious. That'll be hilarious.
That would be very fun.
So do we have the cloud punching picture? I want that. I'll find it. I'll be more Pacific with my prompt.
Because I'm like scrubbing through these videos and I can't tell what is the actual picture because I've never seen it before.
Yeah, with the it's almost like everything now is being sanitized and like repackaged. Like since 2017, it seemed like before that it was if you thought aliens or UFOs were an interesting topic even, then you're weird and you're crazy. And if you've ever said that you saw something, then you're definitely a crazy person. So there's like that stigma. And then it became, we're hearing from actual pilots that are pretty credible. They don't seem like they're crazy or anything. And then it got like co-opted by the government. Like this last thing, the last documentary that we watched, it was so inside government feeling propaganda. Like
it was propaganda.
It's like they're trying to go,
and I love Joe Rogan, but he's like, this is great. And I'm like, what was great about it? It was a bunch of talking heads. I had trouble staying awake. There was no like throw in UFO B footage.
Is that it?
No. In the talking heads, for the most part, I don't trust any of these people. Tim Burchett is the only one that I'm like, okay, he seems like he's in, and he's interested in the topic. But most of these just seem like they're just taking a story to manipulate it and make it their story that they want to tell you. I don't know.
Absolutely. I'm trying to figure. I can't tell if anything's real anymore.
I know, and I hate it.
This is what it looked like. Okay. I can't say this is. Yeah. Okay. This is it. Here we go. Oh, shit. I have it on fucking. So I have to search stuff on Chrome because browser's search sometimes is kind of retarded, but I still would rather use them than Chrome. There it is. Okay. I got it. Here we go. I built this all up and it's going to be super disappointing to a bunch of people.
So this isn't the photo, but
they're saying this is the photo. Yeah.
Okay, that is. Okay.
This is it popping through like it was a cloudy fucking day and it just popped a hole in the clouds. This is the way more impressive thing to me. And this is the one that was making the rounds forever and apparently has disappeared. God damn, I hate fucking 2020 for so many reasons, but 2020 like destroyed like the internet for UFO searches and stuff. It used to be so much easier, but then the misinformation filters came in and they got caught up. Ask all the UFO YouTubers like how shitty it was for them for 3 years. Ruined some careers. And yeah, they were getting the misinformation filters were dialed up so high that they were just hitting everything. God, remember how we used to have to talk back then? We used to have YouTube speak, we couldn't say COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't say
Or
a lot
the,
of things.
The
Couldn't
shot.
say a lot of things.
The coof.
Yeah. I remember those days.
And you still have to say like unalived or some shit like that.
I think that's just cultural now. I think that that's just ingrained.
I'm pretty
now.
sure that I'm pretty
People
sure the
say, like,
algorithms detect it and go, we shouldn't push that.
There are words you could say on YouTube that if you type out on the free speech platform of X Twitter, it will bury you. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't like murder. It doesn't like suicide. Yeah, it's weird. I guess maybe because you're much more likely to actually see it on X Twitter. But then again, I've seen some viral stuff of people getting like plugged in the head, which I don't want to see ever. I'd rather see a fucking UFO.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah. And apparently they're admitting it's real.
Okay, so we talked about the Obama video last week, and he said they're real, and then he said, but they're not in an underground base, and there would be, and to keep it from me, and would be some giant conspiratorial thing. And it's like, okay, Obama's a liar. So I think he told the truth that they're real. I think everything following that was a lie to cover his ass. And I think it's okay to say UFOs and aliens are real now. I think the word in Washington is you can say they're real, you just can't back any of it up.
Yeah. Even Trump said this. Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah. And I absolutely believe there are factions of the government, one that wants to release it to the people and one that doesn't. And there might be 3 or 4 more involved because there's factions in our government. Right.
Yeah.
I think ultimately, who was it? He was on Joe Rogan. Hal Puthoff made the best argument as to why we don't know. And it's money. So it is, you can pull that back up. They contract Raytheon and companies like that, Adam, and they get proprietary rights to reverse engineer, and they spread it out amongst companies, right? To give them a fair shake, to throw them a bone. So if they can reverse engineer and create a weapon, then you can make something that like a microwave oven eventually, and make some money off it. And you make money off the weapon. So it's keeping the third party companies who actually run this fucking country at this point happy. And if you reveal that information, you still can't reveal what you've given to the third party. I say third party, the contractors, right?
Right.
But it's them. They have a say in this, and they said that the net positive outweighed the net negative outweighed the net positive, and it has everything to do with the contractors because it could expose them for liability. So we don't know about aliens because the company's worried about being sued. Fuck.
It's always about the money in the end.
That sounds so accurate. It's not even like they're trying to like this big cabal, like sneaky people and whatever. They don't want us to know about aliens in the universe. It's just like big business bureaucrat crap. Like that makes the most sense.
It's funny. We just talked about the engineer from O'Hare. Just one person. Doesn't want to lose their pension, all the way up to the biggest companies. Like nobody wants to say anything because they just don't want to risk their livelihood.
Yeah. Except for Lou Elizondo, who's going to risk it all.
He's our man.
Because he might know something.
He's the guy.
No, he's going to risk it all because he knows something that he can't tell you, but he hopes somebody else will. That's Lou's bottom line.
That's like the last 3 documentaries he's come out with.
I'm looking. I can't wait till he gets a 4th. Okay. UFO sighting. Hang on. And pull up Trump's video. Give me just a second, though. UFO sighting.
Sure.
Oh,
there's a couple clips. This one, it's not easy to hear, but the quote is here that he says, well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake. He took it out of classified information. And then he says, I don't have I don't have an opinion on it. I never talk about it. A lot of
There's
people
a video.
do. A lot of people believe it. This one,
Like,
it's just
yeah.
hard to hear on this video.
It's
Very
that
quiet.
airplane. It's on.
Yeah,
Air Force
it's very
One
hard to
goes
hear.
on.
That airplane called Air
Yeah.
Force One.
I said Air Force
Garrett?
One. You not hear me?
What?
I said that airplane, Air Force One.
What?
Maybe we're on an airplane right now.
Play
I
it
see
anyway.
why they wear the headphones on helicopters. But
Play it anyway.
oh, okay. Fine.
Play it
I
anyway.
can wait by it.
Did you not hear me?
No,
Is
what's
this
he
thing on?
Hello.
Should we switch the mic again?
No, this one's working out, right, Garrett?
So far, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No issue.
Aliens are real. Have you seen any evidence of non-human visitors to Earth?
Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. You know.
So aliens are real.
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake. He took it out of classified information. No, I don't have an opinion on it. I never talk about it. A lot of people do. A lot of people believe it. Do you believe it, Peter?
Well, if the president can declassify anything.
Is that
he wants,
okay? Pause. Is that who's in the background there on the right, smiling?
Is
I can't tell all of the blonde conservative women.
That's the press
apart.
secretary.
They all
Is
look-
it okay?
I was gonna say it looks
She's
like
all right. I was gonna say that ain't Bondi, is it? Fuck that
No,
No.
bitch.
Yeah,
I'm so tired of that woman.
and there's no
So,
closed caption.
It's a very different answer that Trump has given in the past. Now, I talked about this with Jeremy on the day.
It's
Cobra,
not an answer.
the day it
Yeah,
happened.
it was a non
And he used to give like, no, they're not real. So it is a non-answer. So they're real. They've always been real. They're fucking real. It's not a matter of whether they're real or not. It's a matter of what do we know? What are they?
How many different days are there?
There's got 1,000, 10,000.
10,000 different types of aliens?
Yes,
Oh.
easily.
Oh.
Now, are we in contact with 10,000 different? No.
Unless they're
I
just
think
like
it's-
us and we're a seated.
I'm going to give
planet.
you a round
other
baker's
humans.
dozen. I think we have been in contact or know of a dozen species. So as below, Adam, so above. We reverse that a little bit there.
I see that.
I think the universe
Like demons.
is just like it is down here. I think there are politics. I think there's envy. I think there's some really good aliens out there. I think there's some
Bureaucracy.
really bad ones. And I think we are a petting zoo. I think we are an ant farm. And there's probably some aliens that protect us and some that don't give a shit. I don't think, honestly, if they could, even if they're 1,000 years more advanced than us, they don't need anything. They can make gold. They could probably make gold in their replicators. You know, what would they need from us unless we are, what did somebody put up on Twitter today? We are an adrenochrome farm for like alien celebrities who want to live forever.
You used to not be able to say that.
Yeah.
You used
That's
to not
true.
be able to say that.
That's true.
What if there's something like we have, like some chemical or something
special.
something special that they want?
It's in our
Like
spinal
happiness?
fluid.
or pain. Isn't there that spirit box theory about the moon? It was like the spirit.
Well,
box
our
thing
soul.
that's-
So there's
Soul
the
sucks
yeah,
you in.
yeah.
That's a
That
theory.
there's an antenna that sucks our souls away and broadcasts them out. That
Oh.
was, oh, help me, chat. I'm just brain
On the
farting right
moon.
now. It was the
could
guy
wipe
who
out the
introduced the
video on
world
that.
to Bob Lazar. His dad, John Lear. Learjet, son of Learjet man. John Lear.
John, son of Lear,
John, son of Lear. House of Lear.
House of
They have
Lear.
they have a jet on their sigil.
Hmm.
Yes, thank you. John Lear. John Lear. There's a bunch of videos. We could do a whole show on John Lear. That would be fun. Let's do that.
Maybe we should do that next week.
Because he's a great example of, I think he knew a lot of shit. I also think he was a little crazy. And he took some pretty good research and started in a good place. And I don't necessarily agree with the summation. Kind of like David Icke.
Mm.
David Icke can recognize, is great at pattern recognition, and then he goes to some weird places.
Just his like conclusion after the
Well, and he
pattern.
can't get along with anybody. He just can't get along with anybody.
Yeah, I was going after Alex Jones the other day.
Yep, because Alex Jones is too conservative and restrained.
Alex restrained?
Well, David Icke's the lizard people, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not willing to completely discount that yet. Okay. I
think there are lizard people, but I don't think that they're like scaly, cold-blooded lizard. I think they're like
exactly.
mentally lizard. There are psychopaths, and that's a lizard. Very no empathy at all, just self-serving, manipulative.
David Icke
like a lizard. I think
can sell out like sports arenas with his talks that go on for 8 hours, Adam. And I highly recommend you watch one of the older ones because it's fucking like some of the stuff he puts together is pretty like what? Sacred geometry on the other side. You know, Randall has his side, David Icke has the other side that you know, he points out how certain cities are set out in a certain way, and he'll point out the patterns, the literal patterns of the buildings, and they match like some weird satanic shit. David Icke doesn't really say satanic. But and then he got in trouble. David Icke got in trouble because a lot of people were saying he was saying lizard people and he meant the Jews.
That's what they said.
Is that what they said?
His critics said. That's what the critics said of David Icke. That's not what he said.
That's
but he was,
freaking...
of course.
That's
of course.
Same energy as like calling the orcs like the black people,
or saying the goblins in Harry Potter are Jews.
Yeah, because they work at a bank. You know,
there's so many people that just see
it's like
everywhere.
You guys are the racist ones. You don't get it. They're stupid.
Yeah, when I hear lizard people, I just think lizard people. Now, am I a racist against lizard people? Yes. Fuck them. Get off my planet.
Human supremacy.
Molt, it's gross. Their skin comes off.
Yeah.
Lee Stacks.
Now, Trump had a post going around.
On.
Based on the tremendous interest shown, I will be directing the Secretary of War and other relevant departments and agencies to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, and unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and any and all other information connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters. God bless America.
Sounds good. I'd like to actually see some actual action on something. That'd be cool.
If it comes out, hopefully not too redacted either.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
So the Epstein files, we discussed it, and I don't think we're far off on our assertion that 3 million pages were dumped because it was 3 million pages, and to make it just as hard as possible to go through them. And I also see the other side of this that I think Trump's handled it horribly, fucking horribly.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he was trying to protect some buddies and probably innocent people who are mentioned a lot who didn't have anything to do with it, right? So we got to think about the nuance of that argument. Yeah. Still, this is what the government does. They will, that's what misinformation is. There'll be a truth in there, but it'll be surrounded by 1,000 lies, right? So it muddies the waters. I think releasing everything, and I don't think that's everything. And all of that was, Adam, that was pretty old stuff. That was any of it recent?
I don't know.
Was any of the Epstein file dump recent, chat? I can't remember.
I mean, what define recent?
Investigation going up to the last year.
I don't know about the last year, but it was fairly recent, as in like the last couple of administrations.
Okay.
Most
findings.
Most things
like
that
Biden's era too
saw was like to the 2000 when he first started getting in trouble I mean, up to now. I mean, because of Ghislaine and whether or not she's, well, that's actually not in the files, but I don't think she's in prison. Anyway, that's a whole other thing.
Oh,
I think it's they
Lizard.
swapped her out. Ghislaine Lizard, or
Lizard.
she?
I mean, literally though. What I mean though is like lizard
yes,
person-
mentality.
yes.
She's got
yeah.
that-
Well, there's something
brain.
inhuman about you
Yeah.
for doing this.
Mhm.
So
That's
you're
true.
not fucking human. I
Yeah,
will not
easy.
consider you a human being. You're a monster. But and the whole Epstein possibly being alive thing, I could believe it. I could totally believe that. But the same will probably be the case with the UFO files. What Adam said will probably get some stuff debunked. There'll be a lot of redacting. Maybe they confirm the Nimitz again. You know, stuff we
Yeah.
already know.
A couple of the old stuff. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'll believe any new information when I see it, and it's got to be backed up with evidence. But if they bring out the files and then they're all, oh, this little extra box we have here, guys, it's a piece of a spaceship.
That's what I want to see, man.
That's what
Oh.
I want to see. And here's the
Yeah.
finger of an alien or something like that. And
Yeah.
then half the country, because it's Trump, won't believe it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
I thought this was interesting. This was making the rounds. Laura Trump, she said in a interview that I think my father-in-law actually said it. There's some speech he has that I guess at the right time he's going to break out and has to do with maybe some sort of
Yeah,
extraterrestrial.
she did mention this a couple of weeks ago. So it is
Mhm.
weird that was just, it seems like it was a coincidence because of Obama. But Laura Trump did say that.
Mhm.
She did.
Yep. So, whether that's real or not, I would love there for to be. I saw discussions online like, should Trump be representing Earth if like the aliens come? Who would
Yeah.
represent Earth? I don't know.
We're the best
Who
Earth.
else, really?
We are the best Earth possible. We have the best Earthlings.
All the
You
planets.
don't want to
say
mess with us.
We're the best.
I know. A lot of people talking about Earth, you know.
It's kind of
We have the
crazy.
hottest women. So, it's true.
Oh.
Well, who else do you want to represent
Yeah,
Earth? Keir Starmer?
yeah.
God.
In like a negotiation with another planet, and we got to like
Jeez.
put forth our American.
That dude
Let's
from
send
Argentina.
as.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
Yes.
So send the dude from Argentina. That guy.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh yeah, afuera.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
Love that dude. Love that dude. Who's the guy who's running for? I keep forgetting. He's Rupert Lowe in the UK. That guy sounds based. As
Oh
fuck.
yeah, dude. Yeah, the
Love that
Restore
guy.
Britain. Dude.
Any
yeah.
guy who does a like a political ad. I don't know what office he's running
Strickland.
for. Strickland.
Oh my god.
That was Chad.
That would be a riot.
Yes. Yes.
I second that.
That would be hilarious.
I second that. No, the Rupert
Oh,
Lowe
man.
guy, like he
Yeah.
there's a good Sargon live stream where he was talking about, because I can't say I've ever heard of the guy, but he came out with like his first proposal is, this is going to be really hard. We're going to have to do stuff that's going to hurt for everybody, but we'll get to the other side of it. And like, I really appreciated, like, that's the kind of real talk we need to hear, because that's what's necessary right now for fixing anything. The tariffs might hurt. It does. It hurts a lot of people, but it's necessary because we need to fix the system, because it's gamed against us. And the only reason we're fine right now is because we're the richest country in the world and we run everything. But if any of that slips, we are fucked.
Yep. There ain't no easy solution.
There's no free lunch.
Yeah.
No such thing as a free lunch, Garrett. I think, is there a timeline
On the
on
release,
this
I think.
Trump stuff?
Not that I've
That's
heard.
up
That was
to
just that post.
I haven't seen it yet.
Positive, hoping that it will happen, but you never know with the government these days.
It's set to release at the same day as Age of Disclosure,
Oh, there you go.
or Day of Disclosure Day. I don't remember the name of the movie.
Disclosure Day.
We should call
Disclosure
any like
Age of
government
Disclosure was the
hearings-
bad dog.
Any government hearings we do from here on out that we cover, we're going to call it Skiff Cast.
Yep.
If cast, that's good.
Hey.
Pretty good. I like it.
That's a good
I like
title
that.
right there.
That's good.
Skiffcast. Yeah. It's exciting. And again, if we get some real information, which I think the chances of that are next to nothing. Remember the Kennedy files and stuff. But if we do, and it comes from Trump, that would be funny. I would laugh my ass off. Absolutely. But yeah, we should do the O'Hare Airport.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I think it would be awesome to go
I've
back.
been to O'Hare so many times. I mean, I'm from Chicago, so
I want
That's a
Trump
good
to drop
airport.
it and say that we there are aliens and we have made contact and he's already made a deal. It's like they've already had the conversations. It's too late. We've already made a deal.
America 2 is already signed.
We're
It's
done.
probably a safety deal. That's why we haven't had aliens walk
Yeah.
among us.
It's like I negotiated.
We've renamed the Milky Way the American Way.
Yeah.
Like the Gulf.
You know, it's funny. The Gulf of America. All these leftists are trying to make fun of the people on the right for the NFL Bad Bunny thing, where he's like, all these countries were all American because it's the Americas. So it's like, so why were you against the Gulf of America?
Yeah. It's the Gulf of America.
It's the giant Gulf in the middle of the Americas. It makes sense that it's the Gulf of America. So why are you? What?
It's the meme. Leftists just pretend to not understand.
Yes, that's correct. No, I don't think they understand actually.
Well, there's two tiers.
A lot of times. Yeah, the 2 tiers. Okay, that's fair.
You know, sometimes there's people that just don't get it. They're just dumb.
Yeah.
Multi-tiered system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering the lowest common denominator. Mark Shaw, who's has been a member for 25 months. That is almost 2 years. You maniac. Thank you, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
25?
25 months.
That's dang.
That's over 2 years, isn't it?
It's 1 month over 2 years. That is how much time I actually spent in prison during my sentence.
Wow.
It's a long time. Believe me, I felt every fucking second of it. Guy LaDouche reporting for $10 says Jeremy is a homosexual man.
Never gets old.
It never gets old. I mean, because it's true, but you know. Just Say No for $20 says Gary, we met at Anime Matsuri a few years ago. I gave you a copy of some of my tech notes, drawing, and saucers. It's in my research office. It's in my UFO. I have office. It's a closet, but I have a UFO research closet with all my books and all that paperwork. It's great. I put it in a binder. I have now placed all I found into a free online book. Did you read the email I sent you to your YouTube email? How long ago? Just Say No. And did you have the same name from the email as you do here? I'd have to look it up. I've slept since then, but I will check for it. Basil for $5 says, yes, basketball was invented by a Canadian while he was working in America, but the original baskets were actually wooden fruit baskets. Yes.
Yeah. What an idiot.
Cool.
So he was inspired by American greatness. That's what I'm hearing. That's
People
what
go
I'm
from
hearing.
other countries that come to America and they freaking invent awesome stuff like pizza and burgers and hot dogs and everything you love.
That's right.
That's right. We want ET. Bring it in, Trump. Jack Daniels.
He's trying.
He's trying. Or is he? Rook Taking Rooks has donated $4.99. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate it. Basil, $5. Yes, it has been 46 years in between our gold medals in Olympic hockey, but we have been busy in hockey keeping Lord Stanley's Cup in U.S. custody. Good. Where it belongs. We have hockey teams in Las Vegas, which it's insane. Mantifarer for $23.99. Those are euros. Says the Mothman can be many things. When you're alone in the wilderness, you feel watched. It could be an owl. But what I find truly unsettling are the accidents and coincidences connected with the Mothman. There are a lot of them, and it is weird. It is very weird. Didn't Deep Impact have astronomers die? Oh, I can't remember. It's been a minute since I've watched that. Jorge, I want to say yeah. Is it Morgan Freeman is in that one, right? And it came out right around the same time as Armageddon. It's a 90s movie.
Didn't watch it.
98.
Yeah, I watched it in the theater. What costs
And
less?
Robert Duvall.
Oh,
R.I.P.
Robert Duvall, R.I.P. brother. What costs less, moon base or anti-meteor gun?
You put
I
the
can tell you which
anti-meteor
one's
gun
cooler.
on the moon base.
On the moon
Ooh,
base.
yeah, dude. We have like our own satellite freaking gun. That's the most American thing I can think of.
that's hard
Probably
to
the moon
say which
base,
is
though.
less.
And so forth for 50 British pounds, proper money. If I was a billionaire, I'd build a bunker with no door, even for me, and sit on the roof staring at people threateningly.
If there's
would
no
you get
door,
in?
Gary will find it.
Yeah.
How would you get in though?
You build in from the outside or from the inside while you're
But he's sitting on the roof. That means he's on the outside of it.
Well, maybe it's a no door to like the ground floor, but there's a roof
Well,
door.
maybe there's just no door and it's just open.
It's just
Oh.
open.
I see plot holes.
Uh-huh. Dragon Sworn for $10 says, Gary, am I the only one who would find it funny if this murder was legitimately a huge coincidence, but nobody believes it because so many other conspiracies have come true?
I mean, that's how most things are happening, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's perfectly acceptable to think it's a conspiracy at this point. Who was that kid who got the Democratic political kid who got murdered in a robbery?
The Clinton one? That was
Yeah,
like
the
working
Clinton
with
one.
Clinton?
Yeah, it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, what was his name? He got shot in his driveway or something.
He got shot in his driveway. That one was straight up. He was offed.
Oh, yeah.
He was off.
Such a clear case.
Is the bromance over between Gary, Jeremy, and Ryan? Is Ryan originally from Chicago? That may explain stuff. Where could I get my nerd shit shirt? Basil for $5. Nerd shit?
Like Nerdrotic shirt or what
Nerdrotic shirt?
type of nerd are we talking about? Also, I love that he read gay as Gary.
He wrote it that way.
Oh,
So-
he said gay Jeremy,
Gay,
not
right there.
Gary Jeremy.
Yeah.
Is that how you spell your name? Oh. Okay.
Well, you put an R in there, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate those guys now. Fuck them. Even though I'm gonna stream with Ryan right after this.
Oh my
Talk
God, I'm
about
so
some
excited.
final
Sorry.
episode tonight. But yeah, I don't know where we can get our shirts right now, to be honest with you. At meetups. Ian so forth for 50 British pounds, proper money. A Mothman got his head stuck in my lampshade for half an hour.
They're attractive.
I'm on the edge of my seat. I want to know what happened.
Yeah.
I
People want
gotta get out.
Did something
People
bad
wanna
happen
party
after
with-
he disappeared?
to party with Ian. They do. Basil for $5 says, so are we going to talk about cryptids going forward? Why does Ohio host so many cryptids? America has needed to repair infrastructure for decades. Yes. Well, that's another thing. Aside from making our meteor gun, we need to bury our a lot of our infrastructure, especially the grid. The grid all needs to go underground. It is it is vulnerable as hell. Cleavage snap under cleavage snap under a slip. You are awesome, Adam.
What does that even
Basil.
mean?
That was
Cleavage-
actual wordage though on like the official
Yes,
like
yes.
report.
Yeah.
It's literally that's what they used. That's what happened. Thank you, Basil.
There you go.
You always got to
DJ
check
Jordan.
cleavage snaps, you know.
For $5. Anyone remember the BuzzFeed Unsolved Supernatural episode of the Mothman? The good
Yeah.
old days with Ryan and Shane before going downhill recently.
Yep.
He's such a
Did
case.
BuzzFeed have good old days?
Those guys did. They were kind of like a little side thing. They got their own show, and it was like Unsolved was a cool thing that they were doing for a while.
Wild Warlock for 10 Australian dollars. Having a tough week mentally with trying not to fall off the wagon with my gambling addiction. Oh,
stay strong, man.
Sorry, brother. Stay strong. One day at a time. One day at a time. Gary, any tips from a pro on dealing with the shit days and how to stay clean? Gambling Anonymous. There are meetings. If you can't find that, you can just go to an AA meeting and apply gambling to everything they're saying about alcohol, because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Do not isolate. That is the most important thing. Do not sit in your shit and isolate, because that makes it way worse. So find a meeting of some kind and go. And then you're around people and you could talk about it, and it gets better.
There's also, I had a friend that had this, and you can contact, and I don't know what type of gambling it could be, which is so bad now. You have mobile gambling on your phone, so it's like right there. But you can contact casinos that are around the country and like put your name on a list, so they cannot give it to you. They can't let you in. They can't let you do stuff.
Yes.
So that's something you can do.
Yep.
I'm sure that there's some kind of apps and things like that can remove gambling apps from your phone.
But
so
like taking it away,
you can try.
My heart goes out to you, man. Because it's so accessible right now. And I would be fucking dead if the drugs I liked were accessible. They just weren't. So I got lucky there. I mean, I lived because I literally couldn't find my poison. So yes, do not isolate. It's very bad. I know they have Gambling Anonymous, and I know they have sponsors. I would highly recommend doing that. Native American tribes don't like owls. Bad imagery, says Basil.
I've never heard that before.
Owls are cool looking. They're a cool looking bird. They are the cat of birds. That is true.
Yeah.
I have them in my forest. I see them sometimes.
Yeah, I wish we had more. So many damn squirrels around here. Hey, Gary and crew, have you ever looked into the Lemurians? Yes, but we can do another deep dive. I think we can. What do you think?
Yeah.
Sure.
Look, that's better. Lemurians.
Thank you, Steel Foil Hat. The Owlman of Cornwall is a British cryptid that appeared in the 70s and is also very similar to the Mothman.
Cool.
You died for $5. So we're seeing similarities.
See?
There you go. Pattern recognition. Garrett's beehole is protected by Zorbu.
Why do you think about this, Eric?
Yeah, Eric.
How would you know?
Yeah, how would you know, Eric?
It's weird that you know.
What the hell's going on there?
Mm-hmm. Inside info.
Bobo Vasquez for $10 says, been around the internet since 1999. You are awesome. Here's a tidbit for the cause. Cheers, brother.
Thank you.
How long have you been on the internet, Adam?
Not long. I really wasn't on the internet until 2020. I mean, I dabbled. Like I had a YouTube channel that I put videos on, but like I didn't care. I would put them up and that was it. I didn't continue. So like really I've only been on the internet for like 5 years.
Really?
6 years.
Garrett.
Not a man of culture. 25 years. Actually, probably longer than that. I think I was on the internet like 98, whenever like Space Jam came out. That's probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why Space Jam? That is very
I don't know
weird.
why. It just reminds me.
Okay.
You can still
I
go
like
to
that
Space
movie.
Jam. There's like a.
I mean, I had a MySpace account. I had my music on there in the 2000s. I mean, technically, I had an AOL when AOL first dropped in the 90s. So like,
do you still have it?
Still get if you want. I don't remember my password.
I just did it this week. And
you got your password back?
Yeah, they completely wiped everything. Made me sad.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
like
not even worth trying.
Log back into MySpace.
Oh, MySpace
Day
had
later,
a
They
data
wiped
wipe.
Everything. It's
Yeah.
all gone. So sad.
They tried to
music
transfer.
is gone,
Yeah.
but my site is still there on
Really?
MySpace. Like it still has like my info and stuff. It's kind of fun to like go and look.
Dude, my MySpace had so many good pictures, and they're gone.
Damn, I know.
So sad.
I always heard internet's forever. It is not forever.
No,
Crap
no,
gets
no, no,
wiped.
no.
Yeah.
Depends on those data
Especially
centers.
if we don't bury our freaking infrastructure.
Yeah, it's definitely going to get wiped. That's
Yep.
what I'm really worried about. Is like the reason that we know a lot about history is because we kept around books and we kept around accounts of all these things.
We chiseled things
now-
into rock walls.
We
Yeah.
created like these monuments that are made out of everlasting materials, and now, I mean, a lot of stuff is digital. Like a lot of our current history is being done online, digitally. So if there's no servers to hold all that digital history, it's gone.
Yep. Absolutely.
Most
X-Ray Girl, you've been on the internet, what, 2 years?
4 or 5 years. I remember the first time I went on the internet was to play Neopets. So
Nice.
I don't know if that
Oh,
tells
yeah,
you what I used to do on the
Little
internet.
Toontown. in the back.
MSN sometimes. Learn the lingo back then.
You on AIM?
No.
No AIM.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
it was a good platform.
Yeah.
Pure.
So, it gave me a lot of time to be in the real world. And now I just sit in the basement on the computer.
30 years I've been on the internet.
There you go.
That's a long fucking
Nice.
time. Dude, I still have my OG like Amazon account. I think that's the oldest account I still have and use regularly, which is not 30 years old. I think 98. Double hawk for $5. UFOs are fine and all. When are you going to go talk about a real story? The giant trees and the mud fossils, a hilarious and bullshit rabbit hole. Yeah, the giant trees thing is like, guys. I believe in a lot of crazy shit. I do.
Yeah.
Stop with the giant.
But like Devil's Mountain would have to be like a tree that goes into space.
Yes,
If that was like the trunk of a tree.
it's clearly volcanic and
Yeah.
cool. Very cool looking
Very, very cool.
feature. Adam, what is it about Chicago? Half of the people that I know from Chicago are either really chill and down to earth people, or they are rabid assholes. I think that's life.
Is it accurate? Is that accurate?
I feel like that's any city realistically,
muted.
though.
This is true.
Sorry, it that really is dead on. I don't get it either. I mean, I have people in my own family that are like super chill and super rabid assholes. Like they're from Chicago. Like something about Chicago. I don't know. I guess X-Ray. You're right. It's like really any city has that, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like
Really
the
rings
Midwest
true of
area,
Chicago.
Illinois,
weather.
Wisconsin, the people outside of the cities, people are pretty fucking chill. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a really
Super
chill. Yeah.
Like where you guys came and visited my hometown, like everybody's super chill out there.
Yeah,
Like,
that place is cool.
Such a mellow spot. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sek Kaiju for $2. Think of the lawsuits in the pluribus like scenario. Poof. That would destroy the economy.
I haven't seen that yet. I got it.
It's interesting concept that apparently we'll see the resolution of in 30 years, the way they're making it. It's like,
Oh, fun.
Hmm.
So I have some time.
Dragonwise for $4.99. Trump releases UFO files and proofs of ET. Trump becomes ambassador to ETs for America/humanity. This is used to secure his third term. And that's his whole
Yeah.
motivation, by the way.
World Chancellor.
Yeah. Well, he just creates the position.
Yeah.
You
The
know.
I
problem
made
is-
Space Force.
Here's the problem with the
Get the
Trump
ruler.
third term. Say he gets it. You know who runs for president the next time? Obama.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, you mean for the fourth time?
For the fourth time. For the fourth time. And then he just
man.
brings in Biden to run everything, to take all the blame for all the shit.
But this time they actually have the strings.
They're like, there's real strings, and it's
Yeah.
because all the evidence is to the contrary. It is not entirely dissuasive. Fox Mulder, damn right. Great show.
That was a bad idea.
Ed, listen, why'd you do it then?
I wasn't. It didn't feel anything, and you just stop thinking. You know.
Yep.
You felt like you were almost normal.
You know.
Stymie for $4.99. If you want good alien stories, go listen to some old Coast to Coast AM with Art Bell. Oh, I've got it all.
Now, I still think we should do a book club,
An art
Bell
section.
Yes.
where we do that.
That'll be a
need to
part of
find
Do
a
like
way.
one episode.
So
Just do like a 20-minute segment.
we go
Once a
over the
week.
library, we choose an episode, and then we show where people can find it on YouTube for free, because most of them are on YouTube for
Yeah,
free.
you can find most.
right?
of them.
True.
Unfortunately, we can't share them, but that is a great idea.
For the
Absolutely
future.
great idea. The Art Bell Book Club, the Art Bell Radio Club,
Yeah, Radio Club.
the Art Bell.
That makes
Radio.
it sound like an old-timey radio show. You know, you get like a little decoder
Oh,
ring or
can we
something.
get a filter for our mics? That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
I'm like old school.
That would be cool. Good idea. Arm slave for $10. A new topic for you guys to cover. The videos melted my brain as they were a special kind of conspiracy theory. All the potatoes.
I read it too. I read it.
Great
I
potato
don't know.
conspiracy.
There's so many ways you can make it.
All the potatoes. You could fry
All
them, you could mash
all
them,
the
you could stick 'em in a
Platos in
stew.
the world are finalized world tree stumps.
Plateaus.
Plateaus. God, why did I say? See, I said potatoes. I should have just stuck with
That's-
fucking
I don't think that's spelled right though.
all the
'cause it's
plateaus
It's EAU, right? Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
world.
the U's in there.
I'd still probably pronounce it wrong. Let's be real. I just don't want to like throw him under the bus.
Let's just stick with potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes.
Oil
All
and
the
mashed
potatoes in the
potatoes
world.
stew.
Are finalized world tree stumps. The world tree stump
It is
thing
an
is
interesting theory.
it's an interesting theory that's right up there with flat Earth.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Oh, exactly.
Or Tartaria.
Okay, it's February 14th. Gotcha. Just say no for $5. I will check. Thank you for sending the email. I appreciate it. And thank you for the $5. Just say no. Just say no, by the way. Rayukoi for 75 UYUs. You should look into what's going on for the past decade in Estancia Ranch, La Aurora in Uruguay, and NASA's involvement. I have heard that. I will look into it because that rings a bell. It rings a bell. Thank you. That was probably a Uruguayan peso. Cityware for £5 proper money. Aliens are real, no doubt, in the universe, but we have a radio footprint of 100 light years only. So Earth is not going to be a tourist hotspot. No. Why would they come here?
But that's hold on. But that's under the assumption that our first radio signals that we recently sent out that are 100 light years away was the first radio signal that came from Earth.
Yeah.
Like,
there
what
could
if
have been before?
100,000 years ago, 500,000 years ago, there was a society that was able to do radio signals? Who knows?
Or on
Yeah.
on
Same. Wait a minute.
Mars?
Well, I think
Mm.
there's other things they can detect that they've already gotten already. And I do think that us blowing up some atomic bombs was pretty much like in Star Trek when a society hits warp speed. I think it rung the alarm bell for a lot of civilizations who maybe were keeping an eye out, and they're like, oh, that Earth place, they just figured out a way to split the atom. Not exactly
Yeah,
first contact, but like first,
Mhm.
we're going to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, like what if there is an ability to do something at a subatomic level that creates some sort of wormhole that doesn't stop growing and eventually would swallow the entire universe?
Mhm.
You know, that like it's hard to fathom, but like what if they are aware of that and it
Possibility,
starts with
yeah.
splitting the atom, and that's like the first little tiny domino that
Oh, yeah.
eventually leads to the destruction of the universe,
Yeah, they find out about CERN and they go, "Oh, these idiots are like colliding
Now they're creating
atoms at light
mini
speed."
These
mini
monkeys?
Yeah,
Black holes. Yeah. Oh, smart.
They have become a danger to themselves and others.
Yeah.
Dana in Florida for $10. Thank you, Dana. I just got back from my Egypt tour. You were right about the traffic. The coolest part was a legit sandstorm during pyramids visit. Ooh, I was
That
wondering
sounds
if that was
cool.
going to happen. I also have my S harassed our government card. Help me out here.
I also may have.
S harassed our government guard. Sexually
Sexually
harassed
harassed
our
the
government
government
guard.
guard.
Meow.
Meow, winky face.
Oh, okay.
Good
Yeah, the
times.
whole
All right.
Me too'd our government guard. Okay. That's all right. We got your back, Dana. It's all we allow it. You're gonna get away with it. You're a woman. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah, it was really weird going to Cairo, and they saw Melissa, and maybe it was because she was dressed. The way she was dressed, the only thing they were checking on fucking passports was if you're from Israel. That was the only thing they gave a shit about.
Mm.
And then Michael Collins has like a tattoo symbol that
Oh, yeah.
is a star that they're like, one guy thought it was a Star of David. He's like, you can't,
Yeah.
that's no good here. And he's like, it's not a Star of David. Michael's like, bro. So yeah.
He was mad, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. In the Valley of the Kings.
Song Sung Blue is best AA movie about recovery. Is it the one that just came out with Hugh Jackman? Like during
I haven't heard of
Christmas? I want to see that. The British pound is no longer proper money. It's Indian currency.
You say that about the U.S. dollar.
The solid monkey for $5. Gotcha. To date, when one first got on net was ask Wanna Cyber for $2.
All right, Holly.
Well, first it's ASL. And then first you got to establish age, sex, location.
Oh.
Yeah, cloth off.
Cloth off. Have you guys checked out the David Huggins alien encounters? No. Ty the Druid for $5. We'll note it down. We're always open to new encounters. Mars photos, probably from Devon Island. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, are you saying, okay, from that
Okay.
island that's up near the North
Canada.
Pole? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. If Epstein killed his own clone, would that explain the suicide cause of death we got?
Ooh.
I never thought about it that
That would
way.
be true if that was a
Super
case.
stubs for $5. That's amazing.
Mhm.
Maybe he bi-generated.
Epstein
And one Epstein killed the other Epstein.
did kill himself and lived at the same time.
And it wouldn't be a lie.
There you go.
I have some rants here. Occupant 42 for $5. Before you send people 2 years away with no rescue possible, you send them 3 days away and prove you can keep them alive. Yeah. Like the
Right.
tester.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah. Ministry of Wrong Thing for $5 says, Gary, you're into that whole numerology stuff, right? In quote, Prince Andrew was literally arrested on his 66th birthday.
Oh.
66 equals 33 plus 33. Interesting, no?
Ooh.
And it was
Freemasons,
666 days after the bloody horses escaped from the castle.
Oh,
What?
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
For real?
Just to add on to that. Yeah.
That's
it was
That's
also
weird.
Well, that was
Another
really
weird,
Another
then.
weird
33.
instance.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You might be onto something there.
Yeah.
PGMD81 has gifted a subscription to Nerdrotic on Rumble. Jose Taco for $1 says, hopefully you got your early Project Hail Mary tickets on IMAX.
I did.
Nice.
I did. So
Nice.
March 16th, the Monday before it comes out, I got my tickets.
Nice.
Gonna go see it. Can't wait.
And Occupant 42 for $1. Are there any streaming / online AA or NA channels on YouTube or Twitter?
A lot. There's live meetings. There is meetings. I don't know for Gamblers Anonymous, but I think I was trying to remember the place on Irving Street. If you email me, I can. They do live broadcasts of meetings. A lot of places.
Cool. Mod Eric K for $1 says, congrats to Team USA for beating the evil commie Canadians, both men and women, gold medal hockey. 4 years, we're going to get it back.
Sure.
Nate Rankin for 5 says, I thought Quarter Black left Crowder to no longer talk politics, yet here he is.
You know?
Part of life.
I
You
agree.
talk about him once in a while. It's not like 24/7. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's really what it was. It was like you literally told me, not you, but I mean,
The Royal.
literally told me, this needs to be your whole life. I was like, well, I don't want to do that. So I left.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's some super chats that roll.
Yeah, the
in.
Gratitude Center, the place I used to go to, doesn't seem to be doing the live meetings, but a lot of people do. But you could go to alcoholicsanonymous.com and gamblersanonymous.com, and I'm sure they have resources there. I understand the amount of galaxy stars, amount of life in the universe. I just don't see why Earth is relevant when we compare. I see it as arrogance, says Cityware for £5 proper money. Curry NC.
Well, as of right now, we don't see any other life out there, which means it could be scarce, as in like relative. So life, even if it is plentiful out there in the vast, massive universe, it's still scarce in a way.
It's
so
scarce because it's not proximity wise close.
Yeah, so
Really.
I think it's still valuable.
Yeah.
I think we still see value in our planet.
And I mean, people mine it within different countries, different resources.
Right.
What says
Well,
that
yeah,
an
who
alien
knows
doesn't
what
wanna
an
come here?
advanced civilization way beyond us, what their resources are. We wouldn't even know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's true.
Oh, yeah.
There's a thing going around Twitter that the Hubble, was it not the Hubble, but the other telescope, has, and it's, forgot what it's called, but that basically we don't really know the mechanics of our universe or our galaxy. And we've said that over and over again on this show. We are monkeys doing math, and it's probably wrong. It's probably really wrong. And where the arrogance comes from is science. He's like, we got it figured out.
right. Yeah.
Which they don't. Gary, just admit it. Your dying channel can barely pull in 3,000 viewers. Forbidden Frontier for the win. Hail 199. Lytton for $20. Hey, that's fucking awesome. Over 3,000.
Yeah.
It's a big live stream.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And Toxic Manflu for 20 says, when you were in Egypt, did you find the ancient secret as to why comics division is so short? If not, that's Sphinx.
Oh.
As
Comics came from the Pygmy Islands.
He did.
Aww.
He was a dancer for a pharaoh, wasn't he?
He's a pygmy girl.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god. That was a good one.
Thanks. Once in a while. Once in a while. We are grateful for, if one person is watching, we are grateful. All right. This is an amazing gig we have, and we appreciate you all. And the fact that we can just do this show, which is tons of fun, and it's like out of the normal realm of what I do and what we all do. And it brings me joy every week. Brings me joy. I like the other I like all this stuff too. This is a subject that I've just in solitude been into my entire life. And it turns out, Adam's conspiratorial minded. So that's why he belongs here. Garrett is conspiratorial minded, and X-Ray Girl's open minded. So it works out. And then we got all you lovely people in the chat. We love you guys.
Yeah.
We're doing fine. Okay. Don't worry.
We're dying, okay?
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to go talk about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms in about 2 hours. So we're going to call it. We got any more? X-Ray Girl? We good? Okay. So Adam, what do you got coming up, buddy?
I got my show tomorrow. And then we got No Rest for the Wicked on Tuesday again. That was a lot of fun. And we got, I think Darth Call is going to join us this week. I think we convinced him.
Yes.
Which is
Has he been
exciting.
gone? Where's he been?
Yeah. We
Is
don't
he
know.
okay? Is he okay?
Yeah, I think it's a chain theory kind of thing.
He just re-edited the Hobbit again.
Oh,
he
good.
did it once, but then it came out in 4K, the extended version, and he got it. And there was all these new scenes that he was like, "Why was this cut?" So he redid it, and now he's going to send it to me. I think I did send it to you. But I'm gonna
see that.
I'm gonna give you the newest version that he just did because you're gonna like it.
Because that's a great point. In the extended version, there, like the first movie is pretty good, but in the extended version, you're like, they left out stuff they could have flip flopped a couple of scenes or two, or five.
Several scenes just cut.
Yeah, I think he cut like 3 hours out. It's 2 movies now instead of 3.
Instead of 3, it never needed to be 3 movies. It never needed to be 3 movies.
Yeah. So come over to my channel. See you guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Garrett.
Tomorrow we have a Star Trek video. Coming out.
Maybe it should have come out today, but somebody wasn't paying attention to Discord this morning. Who was that? Oh, that was me.
I wonder.
These are all
It was me. It was me.
So that will be out tomorrow, and you can watch that. And also, what Adam said, tomorrow on his show, we hang out, and then on Tuesday we're playing No Rest for the Wicked because it's a freaking awesome game. I've been wanting to play it since we stopped playing it.
Me too.
Like,
I've
man,
had
we'll
it
get back in there.
It's a good one.
Yeah, and then also on Monday after Base Staff, I on my channel play Fallout 2. I'm playing through that, so please come hang out. It's fun.
Brilliant. X-Ray Girl.
X-Ray Girl everywhere. I play games, and I'm excited for Resident Evil Requiem coming out.
It comes out this week, right?
Yes, watch out for that. Very, very, very excited.
How many Resident Evils have you played? Like, are
I
you
usually
up to date on
play-
the story?
No, but I usually
I
play up till you get to the boss that you can't kill, and then I get too freaked out, and then I stop playing. But the heart is there.
Yeah,
I think I finished 8.
That's all I wonder because I've only played 1 and 2, and I want to play the new one, but it's like way farther in the timeline. I'm like, I don't want to skip it.
I'm sure
but I
there's a
also wanna play
lore
the new one.
story that you can watch to catch up if you wanted, but then you might get the story ruined if you ever go back.
Yeah.
Or you could be forgetful like me.
Me too. When are you streaming that?
Pardon? Oh, when
you
it
gonna
comes
stream
out. I want to. Yes. It's on the 27th it comes out, I believe. So I'll probably be like the next week after, but I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to be streaming Marathon because that drops on the 27th.
Oh,
yeah. It's kind of like a big debate in the gaming world.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's going to destroy Bungie or not, or Sony also, because Sony's been swinging and missing for years now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Groovy. We'll be back next week. I'll be on Nerdrotic at 9:45. 9:45 to it's like I'm looking forward to it and I'm sad all at the same time.
It's an end.
Final episode to A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That show is magic. It's so good. So fucking good. So it'll be fun to talk about that one more time. Then there'll be a video and we'll do a full video. I did.
Have a good character.
I did. I watched a couple episodes and then I watched Star Trek 6 because I needed to see some Star Trek to kind of cleanse the palate a little bit.
Yeah, I believe it.
And that's the.
I watched Fargate. That's what I watched.
Good. You got to catch up on Fargate.
Yeah.
Okay. Fargate's the ghost.
I've only watched all the way through once, and it was a long time ago. So it's time to, like,
man, it's time.
Get back through.
It's time. But yeah, Star Trek 6 is where Spock clearly says that Klingons do not have tear ducts.
That's weird.
Because one cried just a couple episodes ago.
Not a real Klingon. Confirmed.
Dude, this last episode, man.
It's so just like mind-numbingly boring.
And boring.
It's just like, what? We're at a wedding for some dude, a fish boy, that he doesn't want to marry his lady, but
because despite slaying pussy everywhere in the show, he wants to be with Jaden. So they set up a gay love triangle, which disproves. I gave him credit for the joke in the video. He's like, "Will eventually be a gay love octagon."
Dude, it's so dumb. And the Klingon just running around in his little like high-heeled shoes and his dress and his little awkward like nobody can act in this show. No. It was nice when Paul Giamatti was on because at least he can act.
He can act.
And he's like a charismatic person. It's like the things that you're saying is stupid, but you're saying them well. So at least there's that. But this just, it's the valley. I explained that we were talking. I was like, we're in the valley, man. We're just like, it's not the beginning of the show and it's not the end of the show. We're just in this trough of just like horrible, boring, dumb
I committed to reviewing every episode, so fuck, we're doing it. And
it's rough. Props to you.
It's rough.
At least we can get a supercut out of it, right? It's just a chapter. That's basically what it is at this point. And I really just kind of fucking rush through the episode on this one. I
mean, what is there to talk about? There's not even funny stuff. So at least like in the episode with Sam where she's running around, Sam is the
hologram.
Yeah. At least that is just like cringeworthy and you can laugh at it. This one was just like, what are we doing here? Kurtzman, what are you doing? I hate it. I hate it. So watch our video tomorrow.
Yeah. I do my best to make it entertaining and fun.
Our videos are the best thing of the show, I've got to say.
I was at a loss making the thumbnail. I would just
Have you seen it?
The thumbnail is great. I love it.
I haven't seen it.
You should see
hang
it.
on. Should we show everybody?
It's on main.
Up to you.
Is it on main?
Yes.
I'm not going to call it Easter egg because it's like pretty prominent. But
I missed. Yeah.
We'll wait for everybody.
I was distracted with something else, to be fair.
That's pretty funny.
So Matthew Hammond for 2 says, Gary, start watching Stargate.
Yes, I did. I watched a couple episodes. Okay, we good?
One more. Dragon Wise for $1.99. Bigfoot in the Florida Everglades. It's called a skunk ape.
Skunk ape.
No idea. Cool. That's it.
It stinks. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks to the Nerdrotics for your fine work. Thanks to everyone who left a super chat and donation. You help keep the lights on around here. We will be back next week. And if you are interested, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms stream starts at 9:45 Central Time on Nerdrotic with Ryan Kinnell, Mahler, Fringy, and Shad. Until next week. Ciao.
See ya.
Welcome to the Forbidden Frontier.